Hello everyone, this is BearBN. In this video, I'll be using flowcharts to introduce how to craft a full set of gear for a Deadeye build. This will include both crit and non-crit Gemini bows, a crit quiver, a +3 projectile skills amulet, a triple flat damage ring, triple flat damage gloves, and 50% movement speed boots. First, a disclaimer. The crafting methods I'm about to show are a synthesis of the wisdom from top players on YouTube, Bilibili, and other platforms. If there are any mistakes, please feel free to point them out. When I was watching all these excellent crafting videos, I often thought to myself, I wish there was a clear flowchart for this, something I could easily reference at any time, and providing those flowcharts is the main focus of this video. First up is the Gemini bow. I'll be covering two types, a non-crit version and a crit version. Let's start with the non-crit Gemini bow. The finished product looks like this, featuring high flat physical damage prefixes. And this image here is its entire crafting process. This craft primarily uses essences, including the greater essence of abrasion, perfect essence of abrasion, and perfect essence of battle. The core process involves crafting the prefixes first, then desecrating a mod without revealing it, followed by repeatedly using essences. Next is the critical strike Gemini bow. Crafting a crit bow is more complex. The final item looks like this, with a very high base critical strike chance, and this flowchart shows the entire process. The key to this craft is using a fracturing orb to lock a mod. If you successfully fracture flat lightning damage or critical strike chance, you can continue. Otherwise, the base is bricked. From there, the process splits into different branches depending on whether you fracture the lightning damage or the crit chance, which determines if you craft the suffixes or prefixes first. Following that, we have the crit quiver. The finished items can look like this or like this. There are two methods to craft the quiver. The first method starts by fracturing a T1 flat lightning damage mod, as shown in the flowchart. The key step here is that after we fill up the prefixes using Omen of Homogenizing Exaltation plus Omen of Greater Exalted Exaltation plus Perfect Exalted Orb twice, will guarantee you hit, attack speed, critical hit chance, and critical damage bonus. The second method starts from a magic base. This requires a magic base with T1 flat damage and increased attack speed. After upgrading it to a rare item, we again have to gamble for projectile speed on the prefixes. Then we get a second flat damage mod through desecration. And finally use Omen of Homogenizing Exaltation plus Omen of Greater Exalted Exaltation plus Perfect Exalted Orb to get critical hit chance and critical damage bonus. Next up is the +3 projectile skill level Solar Amulet. The finished item looks like this. This is a high budget craft, requiring us to start with a base that has a fractured +3 to projectile skill level, and you'll also need to be able to roll a high spirit value with chaos orbs. The core idea is to obtain minion damage through desecration, then use the Omen of Homogenizing Exaltation plus Perfect Exalted Orb, which will guarantee critical hit chance and critical damage bonus. The last modifier can be whatever you like. Then we have the triple flat damage ring. The finished product looks like this. Crafting this ring is very luck dependent. We can only try to improve our odds. We start with the magic base that has one high flat damage roll and a resistance or attributes. Then we finish crafting the suffix resistances. Now for the crucial step, first we use Reaver Catalyst to get 40% quality, which increases the chance of rolling attack modifiers. Then it's time for Omen of Homogenizing Exaltation plus Omen of Greater Exaltation plus Greater Exalted Orb, and to pray for some luck, hoping to hit good triple flat damage prefixes. After that, we have the 50% movement speed boots. The finished item looks like this. You can use Farrell's Rune of the Chase to enhance the movement speed. The core strategy here is to finish the suffixes first while keeping a desecrated mod unrevealed to ensure you hit a high tier evasion roll when working on the prefixes. to be safe, when you add the first prefix, you can use Omen of Homogenizing Exaltation plus Exalted Orb to guarantee it's not movement speed, which ensures our Essence of Hysteria will hit. Finally, the triple flat damage gloves. The finished item looks like this. The core idea here is to craft the suffixes first, using Essence of Hysteria and Essence of Horror. Then, because we need flat damage prefixes, which are attack mods, we first need to desecrate for an accuracy roll, since it has an attack tag. After that, we use a perfect Exalted Orb plus Omen of Homogenizing Exaltation plus Omen of Greater Exaltation to get the remaining flat damage mods. We then repeatedly desecrate and reveal to hit the final flat damage roll. Of course, once it's done, you can try to veil it for 3 sockets. That's all for this video. I have put all the detailed guides, including the flowcharts, on my website poe2fun.com. You can find the link in the video description. If this video was helpful, please don't forget to like and subscribe.